Welcome everyone to the revamped Yummy Stream, hosted by the Yummy Project team. My name is Corey, and I'll be your host for today. We at Yummy are a donation-centered organization. We are always looking for charity projects to donate our funds to. I think you'd be happy that you tuned in today because we have a special event lined up with some very special guests. Joining us here today is a man who needs absolutely no introduction. That man is legendary Liverpool football player, Sir Kenny Dalglish. Sir Kenny is joined by his wife, Lady Marina Dalglish, who is the founder of the Marina Dalglish Appeal. This is the charity in which we are donating $50,000 to today. Sir Kenny, Lady Marina, it is an absolute honor to have you here today. How are you both doing?
Yep, I'm fine. No problem. We're all sitting here serving our time in COVID. So another couple of days and we'll be released. But we're fine, and we're very, very grateful for what you've done for the charity.
Absolutely. We're just so thankful to have you here as well. So we're just so excited. So again, thank you so much. We really appreciate you being here today. Of course. Alongside with the Dalglishes, we have a Gags, who's the founder of Anfield Index, which is the podcast that actually facilitated this collaboration between Yummy and the Marina Dalglish Appeal. Gags, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, Corey. How are you?
I'm great. Great to see you again, buddy.
I'm nervous, man. So can you see it? So it's like, yeah.
It's all good, man. It's all good, man. So I'd actually love to start our Yummy stream today with Gags, if that's okay, since he was the one who first facilitated this collaboration. I was wondering, Gags, if you could please explain to our viewers here today just how the collaboration between Yummy, Anfield Index, and MDA just started in the first place.
Okay. So first and foremost, the Yummy project, a friend came up to me in WhatsApp and said, you got to check this project out. This is amazing. And it's doing some wonderful, wonderful things in the world. I think it was only 2 weeks old. It's 40 odd days old now, or just a bit more. But it was 2 weeks old then. And I checked it out, did my due diligence as you would, and got to the website, went to the Telegram. And really the Telegram is where the magic happens. And Mr. Joe was there, who's now the CTO. We can make a song of that, Joe the CTO. But in football, that's how you do it. But Joe was the insight from Joe, on those voice chats, and inside the chat, the actual chat itself was unbelievable. And with me already having like Anfield Index, or with myself and my partners already having Anfield Index, the creative juices started flowing, and you guys were doing so amazing. And obviously then $1 million to feeding children as a donation, that just blew my mind. So I was like, right, we can do something like this in a Liverpool community-based area, because we've got a channel already and we can help people. So I contacted Joe privately from a message on Telegram, and I'd written up this big thing, and I just said, Joe, this is what I want to do. This is an idea. You've inspired me. You guys, the Yummy team, have really inspired me. And I didn't expect anything back from Joe. I thought people would just ignore me or whatever, as usual. I'm used to rejection, as you can see now. But anyway, Joe and the team are so amazing that Joe came back to me immediately and had a read of it and said, this is a great idea. And in fact, he took it to the next level, and he said, if you can put us in touch with the MDA, and I had the MDA on there as listed, Sir Kenny Dalglish and the MDA listed on that idea already. And he was like, if you can get them in, if you can create that, collaboration, we will donate $50,000. And that just blew my mind. So then, obviously my partner Eddie got involved, and a whole load of people got involved, and Lauren and Bill have been a major part of this happening as well from the MDA, so thank you to them. And so a lot of people then got involved to get this to be here right now. And yeah, that's the story. It's just been a whirlwind couple of weeks, but such an amazing feeling to be doing this right now with all of you, honestly.
Yeah, man, that's just so fantastic. Number one, shout out the Yummy Telegram, the Yummy Telegram family.
So good.
To everyone. Yeah, these guys are great. And then number two, it seems like you and Joe just kind of captured lightning in a bottle, with this idea, and that's just fantastic. So Gags, if you could please elaborate a little bit more on, how did your relationship with Sir Kenny come to be? How did that happen?
So I have to thank Twitter for that, because I met Paul via Twitter, and basically we became friends on Twitter, and we then started a podcasting service. And Paul's a former football player, a former manager. He's now a head of football, so he's got lots of tactical insight. And on our service that we provide, we needed someone who could bring tactical insight. And I contacted Paul, and the whole family's so generous. I mean, Paul was generous with me as well, so he just said, "Yeah, I'll do it. Let's do it. Let's work together." And so for a few years, we worked together on a podcast. And then an idea came: can we get Sir Kenny involved somehow? And Paul was like, "Yeah, why not? We could do something mixed with a charity." So again, all those things came just by making connections and the power of social media and the digital age we're in. And then, Sir Kenny got involved, and again, we got the honor of working with him and speaking to him once a month or every couple of months. And through that, we got a chance to donate to the Marina Dalglish appeal, and really make all of his appearances about donations, and made that show free to air, to everybody, and so that we could really push that. And that's where the relationship really comes from, through Anfield Index. And obviously the show was called, Eddie coined it, the King and AI, because Anfield Index is AI, and Liverpool fans call Sir Kenny the King. So the King and AI, just absolutely unbelievable merge, So it was great.
Oh man, I love it. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's just so fantastic. Now over to the Dalglish family. I would like to continue with you two, if that's okay. The Marina Dalglish appeal has been an important contributor to hospital equipment purchases and to cancer patient care. Can you provide us a little bit of background on how your charity came to be, and just the history behind it as well?
We started, I think, was it about 2004, 2005. I had breast cancer in 2003, and a friend of ours put on a one-off golf event, and it just snowballed from there. So we thought we were doing one event to say thank you to the NHS, and it's just carried on from there. And our first big project was putting a chemotherapy centre in Liverpool, Liverpool Hospital, Aintree. So that started off, and since then I think we've raised over £11 million. And
that's amazing.
It's gone to all the cancer patients roundabout.
That's fantastic. And what would you say, would be some of the other bigger achievements that you have out of the MDA?
Well, one of the biggest achievement was, I think we gave about £3.5 million to Clatterbridge Centre for Oncology, and they brought radiotherapy into Liverpool City Centre for the first time.
Wow.
So we were the charity that backed Clatterbridge to enable radiotherapy to be brought into Liverpool. And I think that was maybe our biggest achievement for the MDA. Do you think so? No? Do you disagree? We disagree.
Well, I think there was another case more recent to that, was with Robin, for a robot for prostate cancer, and we gave him the machine, and he was practicing on a machine. And there was a chap came into the hospital, and he had a problem with his prostate, but he couldn't get to it. They couldn't get to it normally through the operation. They had to get to it using the robot. That was the only way access the boy had of operating. And if he hadn't operated successfully with this, if the robot wasn't there, the poor chap wouldn't be here. So they operated on him, and they saved the boy's life. And
we met him.
We met him,
and you got to meet him as well.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I mean, but it's no just about us, right? We're there. We're a surname. It's a figurehead, but people who donated the money, and I think they know with 100% accuracy that every penny they donate is going to be a prisoner, and that prisoner is going to be released when it's to the benefit of people who are suffering, or to the hospital that need it. And Marina, Lauren, and everybody else that's been involved in the family have done a fantastic job in directing the money and directing the funds and helping people. And the relationship they've got with the people who have suffered from cancer and recovery, it's unbelievable. they also have a drop-in centre called LARCs, where the women who have unfortunately suffered a bit from cancer can drop in and have a cup of tea, have a laugh, have a joke. So it goes beyond just the medical side.
It's not just a cup of tea. We offer beauty. They have their nails done, they have their hair done, they have massages, they have Reiki, they have alternative treatments just to get them through the cancer journey. But we carried that on during lockdown, like online. So we've got 3 groups. We've got the breast cancer, the secondary breast cancer group, the group that are going through treatment, and the ladies post-treatment. And we have a cancer that we can counsel them online. We've got an amazing counsellor, Kelly, who's amazing with them. But we can't wait to open up a centre again, but because of COVID, it's not possible.
Right.
So the contribution is obviously goes, there's not enough words. I'm not educated enough to show the gratitude for the Marina Dalglish appeal to say how delighted we are for the support that we're getting from Yummy. So if the words are minimal, the feelings are massive. It's really appreciated, and it'll go a long way to helping people who really need the help.
And we're just so appreciative that you'd even have us, right? We are just so honored to be able to be a part and collaborate, with MDA, and it's just so amazing. And if you talked a little bit about, all those achievements that you had, right? All these things that you've done, all the things that MDA has done. Sir Kenny, Lady Marina, can you guys go into a little bit more of just like, so we're here, we're talking about charity, we're talking about philanthropy, we're talking about giving back. Can you guys express to people who might not have started to give yet, people who are thinking about giving to charity, like what type of feelings and emotions do you get when you finally see your donations and your work finally unfold? Like what type of feelings do you guys get? Like if you could talk to someone and say, hey, this is why I give to charity, this is why I do this. Can you guys go into that a little bit?
We've got really big people who donate like big sums, but we also have, it was a man who gave us £5 and he said, I would go out on a Saturday night, but this is my drink money. We had a lady who gave us gold, maybe old gold rings, just to get some cash for it. So that means every bit as much to us as people who give huge donations at every single thing. It's like, it's amazing. Sometimes the people that give you come up sometimes and say, there you are, there's £5 and it really means an awful lot, and we really look after the money for them. We make sure it goes to like
I think it's the act of contributing rather than the sum of money. And that £5 might be equivalent to a lot more money for people who are more affluent than themselves, but the feeling and the intention and the love and appreciation that goes with it is more important than the sum of money.
Absolutely. I think you hit it right on the head that, just because you might not have a lot of money, just the fact that you're giving anything that you have is just so appreciated. And I'm sure you guys understand that. And everybody who's thinking about donating, that it's okay. That it's just a little bit.
Even when you go out, when I go out, maybe go for a game of golf or you go to the match and the guy says, oh, Kenny, will you say thanks very much to Marina and all the foundation? My wife was in, somebody was in, right, receiving treatment. Just like say, thanks very much. It was fantastic the way they were looked after, and we really appreciate everything that's been done. And that means a lot to everybody.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Sir Kenny, Lady Marina. It's just so fantastic. Thank you for your insights into the Marina Dalglish appeal. And we here at Yummy are certainly inspired, by your personal commitment to such a great cause. Now, if you're viewing our Yummy stream at home, you probably have noticed the QR code here in our stream. If you would like to donate BNB or BUSD to the Marina Dalglish appeal, all you would need to do is scan the code that's on your screen. Any amount helps, to such an amazing charity. I would actually like to pivot back to GAGS from Anfield Index and their soon to be launched Red's digital charity project. GAGS, we here at Yummy are proud to collaborate with you guys for another exciting development in the digital charity space. It's often said that football fans take care of one another and feel strongly about giving back to society, something a little bit of what Sir Kenny and Lady Marina were talking about. Can you elaborate on that a bit with what charity means to you specifically, your Reds team, and to other Liverpool fans such as yourself?
I could try. Liverpool fans are the best in the world. They're known as the best in the world. They look after each other. They focus on the right thing, doing the right thing always. And that's the beauty of being in this community. And like you said, the community is the most important part of all of this. What we're doing today is community. And when you talk about charity, it's really important. But I think in the current economic climate, it's difficult sometimes to donate on an individual basis. So, I mean, everyone would love, to be able to help others in their community or in the society as a whole, but sometimes it's just difficult to do. So being being a part of a project like Yummy provides everyone a chance to be a part of this. The power of donations via a community has been demonstrated today by the Yummy project. That is the power of it. And it's something everyone would love to be a part of. It's something everyone would be very proud of, regardless of how little or large. Just like what Sir Kenny said, the contribution is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but because, I mean, today in this part, it doesn't matter how much everyone has put in. This is doing the whole Yummy project, putting into this $50,000. So doing good for others, or by others, always brings, a sense of pride for people and restores some faith in humanity, especially with, all the troubles we've been going through in the last couple of years. So today, I mean, we've got two pillars of Liverpool's community with us. Sir Kenny has done so much for the Liverpool community. I don't need to go into that. That's documented, well known by everyone in the world. And, Lady Marina founding the MDA. So it's so fitting to have them on the first show like this, because that's something, for us to aspire to be like them, and, and for us to be all very, very proud of. So projects like Yummy, allowing people to be a part of communities such as this. So me and the Anfield Index team are very, very proud to be associated with a project like this. It's a game changer, and it's going to change the world.
Man, I could not agree more. You just got me so excited. And just talking about community as well, coming together, it just could not be cooler, man. Thank you. So we here at Yummy are certainly very excited to collaborate, with you all and just see where this road takes us. So now, without any further ado, it's time for the main event, where we donate $50,000 to the Marina Dalglish appeal. The Yummy team tells me they are ready to donate at any time, and we'll be donating to the wallet address created by MDA for this exact event. The details of the address have been confirmed before this call and tested beforehand. So we just need verbal confirmation from Lady Marina that the address ends in D316. Is that correct?
Yes.
Fantastic. We will donate that amount now. It should arrive within the next 1 to 2 minutes. In the meantime, Dalglish family, while we wait for confirmation, do you mind sharing with us any future plans that you might have for MDA with the donation that you are receiving today? Are there any specifics that you can share with us?
Next week, I'm going to the chemotherapy centre at Aintree, and it really needs a refit. It needs a revamp. So I'm going next week, and we're going to do that. Before COVID, we were getting involved with the head and neck cancer, because Liverpool is one of the worst cities in the world for head and neck. It's not a good place to be for head and neck cancer. So we're going to get involved with them. Please God, when COVID finishes, we're going to carry on with that. There's a lot of other things that we're discussing, but because of COVID, everything that we're doing, everything's come to a standstill. But we did, during COVID, we donated a self-playing piano to Clashbridge, so that when patients arrive, they've got nice soft music when they go for the first chemotherapy, when they're really, really nervous. And apparently it's gone down really, really well.
That's just too cool.
So we've done that. So we did that, and we also gave a proper chair for bigger people, because the nurses are struggling lifting people up and down. Is that not
fantastic? Thank you so much.
Listen, everyone can rest assured, right? They can rest assured. There's plenty evidence out there to prove that whatever comes in goes exactly where people would like it to go, and that's to help people less fortunate than ourselves. And every single penny goes to where it should go. And it might be various sectors of the cancer world, but it all goes to help people. And if we can help just a little bit, that's the most important thing. It's not about our name. We're not after any glory or limelight or whatever. Doing this is fantastic, and it would be rude if you never came on to say thanks very much to Yummy. But at the end of the day, we're not the most comfortable people sitting in front, the media speaking about things. They're happiest when they're going and they're providing something for the patients. So we thank everybody for what they've done. The monies that they've contributed will not be wasted in any way, shape or form. And if it means that Marina and I have got to embarrass myself along with Lauren coming on television or going on the social media to say thanks very much, then we're prepared to take a red face for the benefit of someone else.
You've been
Either
great.
way, yeah. You guys have been fantastic, and thank you so much. And you know, we are just honored to be able. I specifically am honored. Yummy is honored to be able to collaborate with you and with GAG's Anfield Index, everyone. But it does seem like the donation has gone through, and all is well. So Sir Kenny, Lady Marina, and GAGs, thank you all so much for joining our Yummy stream today.
Thank you very much. Thank you on behalf of all the cancer patients in Liverpool and Merseyside. Thank you very, very much. It will go to the right place, the money. We don't know yet, because with COVID, we don't know what's ahead.
That's okay. So now, Sir Kenny, before we go, and now that everything has been completed, it actually can't be fully completed unless one more question is asked. Now, Scotland versus England, massive matchup tomorrow night, because they rarely get to play one another. We need your thoughts and a prediction for the game before we go.
Have I got to be honest, or have I got to say the best for the charity?
we need some honesty here. This is a huge, we need a huge game.
England are going to start as favourites.
Yeah,
you would imagine. Scotland have done fantastically well to get to where they are. They were a bit unfortunate not to come away from the Croatia game with something to show for it, because at times they played really well. And one of the goals that they lost was a magnificent effort. So we're sitting there with no points. England's sitting there with 3. It's no unimaginable that Scotland can get a result there. But also, we can't put all our eggs in one basket and put the dependency and progress in one game. We go there, we give our best. And by the way, if your best isn't good enough, it's a sad day. But I hope we can get a result. And if we get a result, then you're looking forward to the next game when it's all a bust for qualification. So for me, I think they've come a long way in 2 or 3 years. And I think Steve Clarke, his manager, has done a fantastic job. And although we won't be there in body, we'll be there in spirit. And let's just hope we can get a positive result. And as I've said many times before, if a team in all years gone by, every Scottish team had been as good as the support we get, we would have been world champions. Unfortunately, we've not been able to achieve that. But let's hope this team can get us a result that we can all be proud of.
I'll be supporting Scotland and Robbo as well tomorrow night for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Andy Robbo's amazing guy.
Yeah, Scotland has definitely gotten a lot of yummy fans to move over to the Scotland side for tomorrow night for sure.
Well, by the way, that is a fella. He's a fantastic human being as well as a great footballer. Robbo.
Yeah.
Andy Robertson. Yeah. Look, I've even got. I take that every night. Just in case I can't get to sleep, I just read a couple of lines and I'm off.
Brilliant. Just brilliant.
That's just fantastic. Thank you so much. We are all rooting for Scotland here. Again, it was great to have you all here today. And we at Yummy feel absolutely just honored to be able to work with all of you. We wish you well with all of your charity endeavors for sure.
Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Yummy,
Thank you all.
Yummy, thank you. And
Absolutely.
Gags, thank you.
No. Thank you, Sir Kenny and Lady Marina for coming and doing this. This is amazing for Yummy, and it'll be amazing for our Reds Digital project when we kick it off. So let's hope this is just the first of many, many donations coming your way.
And thanks to you, Lauren, for rigging us up on the internet.